Listen, it's Saturday for most people, Sunday for some people. So I know the weekends are tough, but I appreciate you coming out and enjoying what we got going on here. Just kind of give you an agenda what we're going to do. I'm going to give you a brief presentation on Lionshare. Then we're going to bring out some people that are actually making it happen here. And just what I mean by making it happen, we have over 74,000, I think 500 people, pretty close to that right this second. In the first couple weeks and day, I guess, right? So I guess 15 days is another way to say that. So not too bad, right? But more importantly, we've paid out 7.7 million US dollars in Ethereum in that amount of time. And when I say pay it out, it's went to normal everyday people just like you. So it's exciting for me to be able to share that with you because I want to give you some context as to where we're going. Not just where we're at. And as we go into 2020, the bottom line is there's going to be a million people that come into this contract, and you're here today to be able to learn about that, to be one of the first. So it's exciting. I get to be the one that gets to share it with you. And here's what I believe. I believe that when you see what's going on here today and you understand the presentation, you're going to really be able to see like, oh, okay, now I get it. Now I get why there's that many people that have decided to say yes to what's going on here because it's something that is truly, I would call it a movement, right? It's not something that's just out there, that may be here for a couple days or a couple months. This is something that could be long term for you and your family. And listen, it's a challenging time. We all know that we're all in a different position than we were probably 4 months ago, whether it be financially, losing your job, people sick around you, or even possibly losing people close to you. It's just a different world. So we believe that we can be a great opportunity for you in a time of crisis for you and your family. So what I get to do is I get to tell you why, right? So we're going to start it right now. So listen, what is Lionshare? Well, Lionshare is just a smart contract. It's located on the Ethereum blockchain. And for those of you who are not technical folks, don't get too caught up in what I just said. It's not that big of a deal. What you need to understand here today is what it can do for you and your family, not necessarily how every component of it works. But I am going to tell you that, all a smart contract is a piece of programming code that's placed on the blockchain. The amazing thing about it is it can never be broken, right? It's literally a contract that can never be broken, which creates the self-operating system, right? Meaning it's 100% decentralized. It doesn't require anyone behind it to run it, which is really good for you because that means there's really no one to screw things up, right? And I've been the one that screwed things up before, so I know that human error sometimes can do some of those things. Inside of a smart contract, you don't deal with that. The contract knows exactly what to do and when to do it, and this is going to be how it benefits you as well. And we'll break down all that stuff. Okay, so our smart contract specifically, there are a lot of smart contracts that are either out or coming out that just came out or will come out. And at this point in time, here's what I can tell you: we're the very first smart contract to create the follow me matrix system. And at first glance on some of this, you'll be like, oh, well, I've seen something similar to this. You haven't seen anything like this, I can assure you, right? We're different in a lot of ways. The code that we wrote it from the ground up. We didn't take any code from anyone. And I say that because like everything that's popping up seems to be the same exact stuff over and over, right? So what you're going to find here is different, and you're going to see why so many people are starting to catch on to what's going on here, right? Now, this is a peer-to-peer system. So basically what that means is you when it's time for you to get paid, the smart contract knows exactly who to pay and the commissions go directly to them. There's no intermediate person or company that you're sending money to and then they're going to calculate what you earn and then send it back. So what that creates is instant earnings for you, instant income for you is another way to say that. And I know, especially right now, people need that, right? I mean, today is August 1st, at least here right now in the US. It might be August 2nd for some of you all already, but it's August 1st here. And I know what that means to a lot of people. It means that there are a lot of bills that were actually due, maybe even yesterday by the end of the day, but definitely by Monday, right? You got to have that rent in, you got to have your car payments in, maybe you have to have your school tuition in, whatever it is. We all have different challenges, but the bottom line, this is a great place to create some of that instant income for you with what I would consider zero risk. And the reason why I say that is because where most companies, the first thing that comes to your mind is, hey, I wonder how long they're going to be around. I wonder if they're going to pay commissions. I wonder if they're going to change this. And all those things add up in your mind to be like, hey, I don't really want to refer that many people because I'm a little bit scared of the project, right? Well, inside of a smart contract, as I said, the human interaction or the human error that can come with that is removed because there is no company, right? There's no admin. There's no way that they can change anything, including the comp plan. It is self-operating. So you not only can they not change it, you don't need anybody, right? When you become a member of this is your contract. So it's a pretty amazing concept, and I really believe it's going to be the way of the future. Now, you can work your business directly from home, clearly, as I've said that. So you can use your computer, you can use your cell phone. It's going to be totally up to you. Some of you may not have a computer, right? I mean, that's very normal in other parts of the world that not everybody has computers. So if you don't, you can use your phone. It's no problem, right? Now, 100% of the commissions are paid in Ethereum. And for those of you not familiar with that, Ethereum's the second largest cryptocurrency in the world, right next to Bitcoin. Okay. And, both of them have been going crazy. I don't know if you all checked Ethereum's prices this morning for those of who you are in the company already, but it was $354 for one Ethereum is what I just saw. So the reason why I tell you that is because the prices in Ethereum have went from 240 when we first launched this to $354 in just a matter of like 2 weeks, right? And I'm going to tell you why that's super important here in a second. But since we're concentrating on your income, I want you to know that since you get paid instantly in Ethereum, it can create an opportunity for you to help with your bills. Number one, right, today. But as Ethereum does climb in price, and that's what they're expecting over the next 12 to 24 months for Ethereum and Bitcoin, both to drastically go up in price. If that is the case, this is going to give you an opportunity not only to pay some of your bills, but also to increase your net worth here as you get to stack this Ethereum up. So it kills two birds with one stone, right? And that's what it's all about. So let's talk about transparency. Here's the deal. The amazing thing about a smart contract is every single transaction that ever happens in the smart contract is out there in the open. You can't hide from it. You can see every single thing. So there's never going to be a question of, hey, how much money did that person really earn, or what is the company really doing, right? Well, first of all, there's no company, and second of all, you can log into anyone's account inside of the smart contract, not just your own. And I know maybe for some of you who maybe haven't been part of a smart contract before, maybe you come from a traditional business or traditional network marketing, the thought of even being able to log into someone else's account probably like messes with your mind a little bit. But you have to understand it creates an amazing amount of transparency, and it removes a lot of the stigma that's out there really in the industry today of false income claims or companies not telling you everything that's going on. All those things are removed. So, it's 100% transparency, and I consider it risk free as well. So, I want to talk about a few things that make Lionshare different. There's one that I need to add to this slide that's going to be really important based kind of on what I was just talking about in regards to pricing. But as I said, there's a lot of smart contracts out there, and honestly, most of them could all be just one. And that's the truth because they're all using the same exact concept, same exact code, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, more power to them. But what I'm telling you is that we have an opportunity here to show you something that is completely different, something that can benefit you and your family in a much quicker, much better way. And that's what I want to do here. And the reason why is because there's some things that differentiate us from the rest of the market. Okay, starting with what we call our follow me system, which basically means this. Okay, anyone that you personally refer into our system, they're always going to stay with you. Okay, 100% of the time they will stick with you through the system. Now, the reason why that's so important is because if you're out there doing the work, right, you finally get someone to say yes for whatever you're trying to show them. You get them into the business. In most smart contracts today and on the market, and then also in other companies, what happens is you do all the work, you refer someone, right? So whether it be someone you know or someone you just met on social media, or maybe you just got them from marketing, it doesn't matter how you got them, you got them to say yes. So they go in, and guess what? They start to follow someone else, and not just them, all the people that they were going to bring follow someone else, or maybe they follow all the way up to the company. Folks, that's not the way it should be, right? It's not what we would consider good business. So, and the way it works here is anyone that you personally refer, they always stick with you through every single matrix. And you're going to see how powerful that is as we go through here. Okay. The next thing I want to talk about is the pricing. If you remember, I said that Ethereum has went up in price from 240 just to $354 just in the last 2 weeks, right? Now that's a big, big jump. And I would say that, from a pricing standpoint, it's probably taken our lowest package up almost 40%. Now you're probably like, why would he tell us that? What is he talking about? Well, listen, the price is probably going to continue to go up. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because we have something unique here at Lionshare that literally no other smart contract has out there. And that is the ability for us to adjust pricing inside of our packages. Okay. So, what I'm saying is if Ethereum goes to, let's say, $1,000, every other smart contract out there right now, they're going to be forced to create a new contract. And guess what? That doesn't mean that all your people go with you. That means it's a free for all to try to get back into that contract with lower prices, right? And then they will have to do it again unless they figure out the programming behind it. We knew and anticipated the price would be going up in Ethereum. So that's actually built into our contract. So when we see fit, we can actually lower the prices on our packages, which keeps us competitive. But more importantly, it keeps your organization with you, which is really important, right? Now, there's going to be two different matrices that you're going to learn about here today. We have what we call the personal matrix and the team building matrix. Okay. And they sound just like they are. The personal is based on the people that you personally refer, and the team builder is where you can work with others anywhere in the world. And that's what's amazing about the smart contract. If you can have an Ethereum wallet, you can work here. Okay. So that opens up every single country in the world to you to be able to do business. And what's amazing about that is even though we have over 74,000 people in this contract, I'm telling you right now, there's many, many countries that we haven't even broken into. And there's some that have very few people in them. So when I say you're one of the first to know about what's going on here, I truly mean it. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is affordability. And on the next slide, I'm going to show you the pricing. I think what you're going to see here today is something that is very unique when it comes to pricing. And the reason why is because it's something that's created for the masses in mind. Okay. We wanted to give every single person a shot to get started here, regardless of where they live at in the world, regardless of what their current financial situation is. We wanted to give them that shot, right? Where most companies try to do that, they'll come out with packages $100 or $200 that have monthly fees associated with them. And by the way, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. What I'm just telling you though, when you create those type of packages, even though you think you're doing the right thing, you're leaving a huge part of the world out. Here, we included every single person in our thought process. And let me break it down for you, okay? So here's what you're looking at on this slide. You're looking at the two different platforms that we have. We have what we call the L1, which is going to be your personal matrix. And then we have the L2, which is going to be the team building matrix, okay? And what I want to show you on this slide is actually the pricing and exactly how this thing works, okay? Our current price is 0.02, both on the L1 and the L2. That's our starting price. It goes all the way up to 16 Ethereum on each one of them as well. So there's 16 different packages there for you to choose from. Now, when someone comes in and they start with us, they simultaneously are going to join the L1 and the L2. So the total price to get started in Lionshare today is 0.04. Now, that is about 14 US dollars based on that price I just gave you. Maybe just a tad bit higher than that, but about 14 US dollars to get started here at Lionshare. So what that shows you is this, okay? I mean, when we started, the prices were less, but that's irrelevant, right? Because they're going to continue to rise most likely. So the idea is to stack your Ethereum and let it grow for you, not to worry about where it's at today. But the bottom line is $14 or right at $14 to get started. That opens up doors anywhere in the world, folks. I mean, anywhere in the world, you can get people excited and started for $14. And here's the deal, they can upgrade it anytime they want. So it's a great starting platform, and then they can build their way up. Now, there's going to be some of you that can afford much more than that, right? So you'll definitely have the opportunity to come in at any of these packages that you want. So if you want to come in at all 16, if that fits into your budget, you absolutely can. Now, there's also going to be some of you that might want to speak with who invited you here today, because they might have strategies and things like that that they use that they think is more effective. So you can reach out to your sponsor on that and see what they think. Okay. But here's the deal. Okay. $14 to get started in any country in the world. So we know the affordability is there. We know that there's no geographical boundaries as well. What this has done, it's opened up so many doors, right? For a lot of people that never had a chance before, they now have a chance to get started. And not only that, they have a chance to build their way up. And the last thing I want to say here is kind of what I mentioned on the last slide that really differentiates us. Think about having these prices right here and us never being able to change these prices. If Ethereum went to $1,000 and we couldn't change any of these prices, imagine how much money that would be if Ethereum went to $1,000. It'd be $16,000 just on the top package, 32 if you bought both of them, right? So you can see how it could get out of control once the pricing gets out of control. that is what is phenomenal about what we have here is we have the ability to adjust it down, right, to help us if it ever gets to that point. So let's move on here. Let's talk about the L1. The L1 is your personal matrices, okay? And basically, anyone that you personally refer, they're going to take a position in your L1, okay? And the way it works is this is you at the top of your matrix, and we're going to assume this is a 0.02 matrix because that's where everybody starts and they all work the same, okay? So here you are at the top of your 0.02 matrix. When you go out there and you start referring people, so they sign up by using your link, they're going to start to take positions in your matrix below, and they will always go from left to right in the next available position. So the first person you refer, they're going to go right here, and they're going to pay 0.02 just like you paid 0.02. But here's the cool thing, where usually it would go to a company and then they would pay you a commission. In this example, spot number one is going to go to you. 100% of that 0.02 they're going to pay to you. Now, when you go out there and refer your second person, same exact thing. They're going to pay 0.02 and 100% of it's going to go to you. So right here, you've only referred two people and you've doubled your Ethereum. I know we've all heard the things out there like, hey, just sit here and do nothing and double your Ethereum or whatever in the next 90, 100 days, 200 days, whatever it is. Why not just double it today, right? That's the opportunity that you have. Now, when you refer your third person in here, this is actually going to be paid to your sponsor. And it's also going to create what we call a cycle. You see those arrows right there. And what that means is it's going to give you a brand new matrix that looks exactly like this that you get to fill up again. Now, another important thing that differentiates us from anybody else in the market is this. Most of the time when you cycle on a package in other smart contracts, if you don't upgrade to the next package, well, you can't earn on this package anymore. They just withhold your earnings. They won't ever give them to you until you upgrade, right? It's called forcing someone to do it and able to earn. Our philosophy is a little bit different, right? We tell you that you can cycle on any package as many times as you want. When you're ready to upgrade, you upgrade, right? It's your money and you already own the package. So it makes no sense to be able to withhold earnings from you if you don't upgrade. So a major difference, right? But let's get back to this and let me break this down for you in really simple terms, okay? This is you at the top of your 0.02 matrix. Spot number one and spot number two, 100% of that's going to be paid to you. Spot number three is going to be paid to your sponsor, which will create a new matrix that looks just like this, where you can do it again and again. What I just did there is I gave you the L1 compensation plan in like 2 sentences, maybe even one. I don't know. Maybe it was a run-on sentence. I don't know. The bottom line is this. It's simple, right? It's easy to understand. And if you're brand new here today, or maybe you've dabbled in other companies or looked at other things, you probably know that compensation plans and being able to explain them, that can be a real challenge for new people, and even some people who've been in this for a while that just can't figure out how to make it work. A lot of the complexity that comes into comp plans are what shuts sales down immediately, because most of the time you don't know what you're talking about. It's just the truth, right? And that goes for everybody because comp plans can be very complicated. Here, it's so simple and so easy to understand that you literally could teach this to your kids and they could do the same, right? Because everybody can say, hey, I know I get paid on 1 and 2. I know 3 gets paid to my sponsor, and I know I just get to keep doing it. It is so easy to be able to get through this. Now, let's talk about the L2, okay? The L2 is that team building matrix. And, this is what really allows you to work with others around the world and leverage their skills, leverage your own skills, leverage other people's networks, and really work as a team to create some wealth. I mean, that is definitely what it's all about. But I will tell you this, there's a few things that are different about the L2 versus the L1. One would be the structure. As you can see here, you're at the top of this one. There's actually 6 positions, right? So there's 2 directly underneath you and then 4 directly underneath that, where the L1 only had 3 positions. This one has 6, okay? Now, the second thing that makes this difference is the L1 was all about your personal efforts. This is about team efforts. So you don't actually have to refer a single person into this matrix in order to be able to earn. That's pretty important to understand. Now, with that being said, I'll tell you this. If you want to earn the type of income that you're going to hear from people here today, like those who are really making it happen, you're definitely going to want to do your part, right? You're going to want to refer as many people as you can, because when everybody is doing that, it creates this amazing thing called spillover, right? If you only have one or two people in the group who are actually doing anything, it becomes a lot more challenging. But if you can get your entire team to be moving and working together and doing their part, it creates this unbelievable perpetual machine that can just continue to cycle for you. So it's pretty awesome, right? So let me break it down for you in simple terms. Here you are at the top of your 0.02 matrix. These first two people that come in, they're also going to pay 0.02, but those payments are going to go upline to whoever's at the top of this matrix. Spot or cell number 3, cell number 4, and cell number 5, 100% of these are going to go to you, right? So think about this. Right at this point, you may not have referred a single person into this matrix, but you've already tripled your Ethereum just by getting paid on 3, 4, and 5. That's a pretty cool thing, right? Now, cell number 6 is going to be paid to your sponsor, and it's going to create a new matrix again, just like this, that's empty, that you get to fill up again. Now, I want to remind you, you can cycle as many times on our packages without having to upgrade, without losing your earnings. Important to understand. So I'm going to break it down for you quickly, like I did with the L1, so you have complete understanding, and you can take this here today and use it as you share it with people, okay? Here you are at the top of your 0.02 matrix, okay? Cell number 1 and cell number 2 are going to be paid upline. Cell number 3, 4, and 5, 100% that's going to go directly to you. And cell number 6 is going to go to your sponsor, creating a new matrix. How easy is that, right? Anybody can say, I know 1 and 2 go up. I get paid on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th cell, and the 6th cell gets paid to the sponsor. Any of y'all can do that, right? It's very, very easy. But here's one thing I want to tell you. If you remember, the very first thing I shared about Lionshare that makes us different is that we created the first follow me matrix, like a real true follow me matrix. And the reason why I shared that with you is because you see, inside of our smart contract versus others, you would literally have to refer 3 to 4 more times of the people that you would to earn the same amount of income as you do here at Lionshare. And the reason why is because you're giving those people away and you don't even know it. Here at Lionshare, they always stay with you. And here's how it works, okay? And this hopefully will resonate with you, and you'll see how important this is. Even though you don't have to personally refer anybody into this contract, let's assume that you did, okay? Let's say that you referred all 6 of these people. They took all 6 of the people that you referred, took a position. So now you have 1 through 6. Now, if you were to do that, the comp plan still works the same. So 1 and 2 still get paid up line. You still get 100% of the 3rd, 4th, and 5th cell, and the 6th cell still goes to your sponsor, okay? So that nothing changes like that. But when that happens, okay, when you fill this up and you cycle, you're going to get a new matrix that looks just like this, as we've talked about. The 6 people that you personally referred, guess what? When they start to have success and they cycle, they're going to take another position in your matrix, okay? So if these 6 people, all 6 of these people cycled, they would follow you back into another matrix and would actually make you cycle again. That's off their efforts, right? So it creates this residual component almost, that if you're working with people and they're having success, you're going to come back and pay it again. So think of it this way, okay? Let's imagine you had 12 people, okay? 12 people that cycled once every other day, okay? You had 12 people coming back into your matrix that follow you every other day. That would be 2 guaranteed cycles for you, right? That's without anything else happening. No one above you, no one below you doing anything, just those 12 people having success, cycling back in. It is a huge, huge concept. And if you get it, right? If you really understand, hey, this smart contract versus anybody else's, I'm going to have to do 3 to 4 more times work over there. If you can grasp that concept, then you're really going to crush it here, okay? Now, let's look at some of the profitability potential here. What we're looking at on this one is the L1 packages. So that's the personal matrix. And what it's showing here is that if you start at the lowest level, so 0.02, every single time you cycled, you just upgraded to the next package. So you went to 0.05, you cycled. Went to 0.1, you cycled. And you did that all the way to the 16th package. You would earn a total of 55.59 Ethereum, right? Now, what that's saying is this. If you only cycled 1 time on every package in the L1, you would earn 59.59. That's about $19,000, I think, right now. I didn't do the math. I think it's about $19,000 US dollars just by cycling 1 time. The reason why we show you this is because, look, there's going to be people that are cycling 5 or 10 times on every level. So you can see how these numbers can get crazy. Now, let's look at the L2, which is even more powerful from an income standpoint. Same exact thing. You start at 0.02, you work your way up. You upgrade when you cycle at 0.05 all the way to the 16th package. That would be 111.16 Ethereum. Folks, that is like $34,000 or more right now. Actually, it's more than that. That's more like $36,000 or $37,000 based on the current Ethereum price. That's with cycling one time on every package. Again, multiply this by 10. That's what you're going to see people doing inside here that will cycle 10 times on every package. So if you just look at the L1 and the L2 together, right, just add those two together, that's over 170 Ethereum. I don't know the exact amount that would be. I'm going to guess like maybe $56,000 together, just cycling one time on every package. That's a pretty good income, regardless of where you live at in the world here today. So let me remind you of how you get paid here, especially for those of you who came in late. This is important to understand. All commissions are paid in Ethereum and they go directly to you, right? The smart contract knows exactly who to pay, and that's never a company, right? It's not going to a company and then coming back to you like a day or a week later. No, it's instant and directly to your Ethereum wallet, which creates a huge opportunity, in my opinion, in today's economy, to know that you could start here on Saturday or Sunday morning, depending on where you live, knowing that, hey, and within the next hour, you could get out there and make Ethereum and have some bills paid for you and your family. That is a game changer, right? And that's the way it works. You know, we've been showing you right here today how to get your lion's share. And, you know, if you're new, maybe you don't know what lion's share means. A lion's share is this: in any business transaction, whoever gets the largest financial piece of that has the lion's share. So, you know, it's time. Like right now is the time for you to get yours. And all you have to do to get started with us here today is have an Ethereum wallet with a little bit of an Ethereum in it, right? And an Ethereum wallet is completely free to set up. It takes maybe 2 minutes. We're just showing two of them right here, but our system actually works with a lot of different wallets. The first one here is MetaMask, okay? MetaMask, if you're using your laptop or your desktop, 100% this is the one you're gonna wanna use is MetaMask, okay? If you're using your Android, we recommend that you use a Trust Wallet. And then if you're using your iPhone, you can use Coinbase, which is a decentralized wallet. You can use Token Pocket. There's a few of them out there that you can use. So here's what I want to tell you to do. Get back with who sent you here and let them help you set up your wallet. It'll take them 2 minutes to do. They can also talk to you about how you can get Ethereum and get started here. Now, the last thing I want to mention that I didn't mention on the pricing, I did tell you how we have the ability to do some things that nobody else has to do. But what I didn't mention is that when you make your purchase here today, our charge is going to be 0.04, okay? But there's also what they call a gas fee. And a gas fee is what the blockchain charges in order to interact with our smart contract. It has nothing to do with us. We cannot change the gas fee. We cannot raise it. We cannot lower it. I mean, trust me, if we could, we would, but we can't, right? So when you get started here with us, the price will be 0.04, but you need to know that there'll be a little bit more extra on top of that for the gas fee, okay? And the reason why we tell you that is because we don't want you to get to the point where you're paying and be like, oh, well, I only have 0.04. You need to have a little bit more for your gas fee, and you can work with your sponsor on that to have a better understanding, but we want it to be clear. So here's the deal. Here's what I hope you got from what I shared with you here today. You're looking at an opportunity that has no company behind it. It's not needed. It is completely self-operating. You're looking at a smart contract that people worldwide, regardless of where they live at in the world here today, can do business with us, right? You're looking at a smart contract that has complete affordability. Right now, even with prices that have skyrocketed on Ethereum, it's like $14 to get started with us in today's, Ethereum versus US dollar. So very, very inexpensive. You're looking at a way that no one can mess this up. A company can't take off with the money. A company can't go in there and change the compensation plan. All those things that maybe hurt you in the past, you're not going to have to worry about those things. So when you add all those things up, you probably start to realize, hey, this is why, right? This is why so many people have said yes to this. They're different than everybody else out there. So what I want to do right now is I actually want to stop sharing here. We're going to bring out some people for you to hear from today who have actually had some success inside of this smart contract. But before we do, I'd like to bring out Edgardo. For those of you who don't know Edgardo, he's located out of Las Vegas, huge leader in this industry, and just he works tirelessly to help people out. Edgardo, are you there this morning? I know it's early.
Good morning, James. How you doing?
Good, man. You sound a little bit better this morning. Did you get some sleep?
I did.
All right.
I did.
Well, you needed it. I know that. Well, man, we got a lot of exciting things that are going on here. Obviously, I'm fired up about where we're at, and more importantly, where we're going. I do have something that I wanted to share today. You want me to share it now, or you want me to wait?
What don't you do it now? So once
Okay.
people come out, if they have any questions, they can ask.
Okay, so look, I told y'all we would be doing something special on August 1st, and I'm going to be putting it on the Telegram. But since you took the time to come out here today, away from your family to learn, I'm going to go on and announce it to everybody right now first. Is that cool? I need your attention, though. I mean, I got to have some of these. I got to have something to show that you actually want to hear this. If not, I'll just throw it in the Telegram room. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so I see all these faces. All right, so here we go. All right, we wanted to do something special for you, as we get into August here. So we're going to be introducing our very first Lion Share sales contest. Now, I want to tell you something though. Usually, when I say the word sales contest, if you're new or if you're not a huge leader, you immediately go, "I don't need to hear this because I'm not going to win anyway." Anyone, give me the number one if you've ever thought that. Like, if they're having a sales contest, I can't win it anyway because I'm not a huge leader, or like I can't recruit a bunch of people, right? We've all thought it. So here's what we're doing that's a little bit different. The way that this sales contest is going to work is going to be very easy. Anyone, and I do mean anyone, that makes 3 personal sales from August 1st until August 15th, you're going to be entered into a drawing. Okay. And the drawing is going to be for some Ethereum. So the first name that we pull out is actually going to be 5 Ethereum. Okay, 5 Ethereum. The second place is going to be 3 Ethereum. And the third place will be 2 Ethereum. So I want you to hear what I said, okay? When I said sales contest, if you immediately plugged your ears or went in the other room, come back for a second, because anybody can do this. All we're saying is to make 3 sales, okay? All you have to make are 3 sales to qualify. If you make those 3 sales between August 1st and August 15th, your name is going to be placed into the drawing. Now, here's where it gets even better. For every 3 sales that you make, we're going to throw it in there again. So if I'm ID 555 and I make 3 sales, my ID is going to go into the drawing, and we're going to do this drawing live. Okay. So you're going to see it. It's not going to be anything that we could fake if we wanted to. It's actually going to be a drawing where a wheel spins and it stops and it picks the winner. Okay. So it's going to be super cool. And we'll do that on August 16th. But I want you to think about this. Okay. So from the 1st until the 15th, knowing that you only have to make 3 sales, and every 3 sales you make, you get your name thrown in there again. Obviously a huge thing. So you have a chance here. 5 Ethereum. Let me see, 5 Ethereum, just based on today's price, that's $1,770. So let me ask this question in a different way. How many of you out there today could use an extra $1,770? Give me one of these. I don't care where you're at. I don't care if you're in the richest country in the world. $1,770 is good. I know this. Every single one of you on this call here today, you can make 3 personal sales, right? You can do it. Anybody can do it. I mean, the starting price is $14 US right now. It wouldn't matter if it was 30, right? You could do it. Every person can do it. So I want you to get out there and get your name in these first 2 weeks. Now, as I said, we don't work. I mean, this is an anonymous type of deal. The only thing that we have are your IDs and your wallets. Okay. So there's no way for us. I mean, we do obviously know who some IDs are, but the reason why I'm telling you that is the drawing will be done on your ID. So we're going to be announcing this in Telegram. You're one of the very first to know. So if you're, ahead of a team out there, make sure that you're sharing this information and get your team worked up, because I think it's going to be amazing what we see happen here. It's not the traditional sales contest where it's the very top person. It's a mass-wide opportunity for everybody to be able to earn some extra Ethereum. So, Edgardo, I'm going to give it to you, man. What do you think of that?
That's great. That's great. I mean, that will be excited to see who's going to win, but to make a challenge to see who's really on fire. I mean, in just the beginning of the month. So we're right now like 2 weeks and like 3 days, 4 days.
Yes, it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that are going on here. I mean, inside and behind the scenes that people don't even realize are coming. So I think this will be a real big blessing to a lot of people, because here's the deal. Here, if I'm a leader of a team out there, what the way I'm presenting this is whether you win the 5 Ethereum or the 3 or the 2 Ethereum or not, it would be awesome to do. But the real potential is going to come from the activity that's going to be created, right? Because it gets you in that mindset, like I've got to do my part. It creates a massive opportunity for spillover and everything like that people want. So that's what I think is going to come from it.
That's correct. That's correct. So, I mean, let's make it excited. And we're going to be doing more incentives down the road to make, Lionshare very unique when it comes about incentives, other than the diamond retreat, rankings, everything what's going on.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man.
So let's bring some people over, see what they think, and to tell us the experience. But like you always say, James, this is not for any customer support or any question. This just to share your experience.
Absolutely. That's right. That's right. So, we would love to hear from y'all. If there's something you'd like to share in regards to your experience, how much Ethereum you've earned, any of that stuff, that's what we'd love to hear. See a lot of cool babies and stuff out here. I'm going to call Uno first. I see Uno has her hand up, and
I unmute Uno too.
Dude, look at that. That baby. Unbelievable. Hey, Uno, how are you?
Good. It's 2 a.m. in the morning over here in New Zealand.
Oh my gosh. What are you doing awake?
Yeah.
Thank you for coming out.
He wakes up right on time for your meetings.
Well, he knows where Mama's about to make some money. So that's very cool. He is so cute. Well, tell us about your experience so far.
So far, I've started I've been signed since the beginning. And I've only actually signed one personal up with me, but from yesterday I started doing lives on social media using that sort of stuff, going out of my comfort zone and sort of trying to push this out there, to reach families that I know will be able to, utilize this opportunity that you guys have given us. Just thank you, and hi to everyone else that's here, but just
well,
I know I've only signed one person, but I really believe in the potential that this has,
Yeah, Uno, your success is right past your uncomfortability. So the fact that I know you said last time you came out here, you're like, I'm nervous because this is my first time. The more you come out here, the more you get in front of people, the more you share your experience, the more comfortable you're going to get, right? But like you said, that uncomfortability that you feel like when you do those lives and stuff like that, most people won't do that. So, successful people do what unsuccessful people won't. So it's going to pay off. I know it is. So your baby's so cute. We appreciate you taking the time to come out and say hello.
Thanks. One more thing too, just before I go, we had a message from our upline. If any of us made it onto your Zoom tonight this morning, just that we've had trouble with the website finding new people.
Okay.
I'm not too sure about that, but I'm just passing the message on because I'm ready.
So if you have any specifics, I'll give you a Telegram that you can use. I'll put it in here on the chat. So if you have anything specific, we can look at that and see if we can help you out. Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right. Take it easy. All right. See ya. All right. Who we got next, Edgardo?
Let's see. Let's see if David can talk. David, good morning. Okay, David.
Sorry about that. I left the room for a second.
Good morning. Good morning, David.
Hey, I left the room for a second, but at least I didn't leave when I heard you announce that little contest. I like that. It makes it fair for everybody in the whole world, right? So many. I first heard you talking about it. I went, man, there's going to be so many big people that are going to have a chance, but you just leveled the playing field. So it's wonderful. I mean, and just can't wait to tell my team. I actually you can call a lot of them right now because a lot of them are on the East Coast, but I'm just excited. Things are moving along. I have a lot of people that never did anything with Ethereum that are getting really excited about this. And there's a little bit of challenge with that because you got to help them with the wallets and help them with stuff. But it's actually been fun. Yesterday, I don't know if I beat you, Edgardo, but I was on one Zoom after another. I started at like, I don't know, right after the call, and I think it was 10 o'clock at night when I stopped. You know, it was just one after another, a little short one. So I kind of got how you feel a little bit. If you can hear my voice a little bit, I've never sounded like this in my life from talking so much. So now I know what it's like. Not quite on your level though, but it's amazing and I love it. And it's so gratifying to be able to help people.
That's great, David. And I know you have some teams earning some materials already. There's some brand new people here, David. Can you share that with people what your people is making and what have you done?
Let me not do it from memory. Let me actually pull it up real quick on my phone. It'll take me a second. I'm sorry, I should already have it pulled up. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that.
And I like this. You can't fake this. This is good stuff.
No, you can't fake it. And I don't want to make any mistakes. So I can pull it up and look right in the back now, of course. And it's almost up. I apologize. And then let me put my number in here real quick. And I can read off real quick. I'm starting to remember people by their number instead of by who they are. So when I call them up, I say, hey, 1505, how are you doing today? Because it's an amazing thing though. Okay, sorry about that little typo there. So we got Lewis. Lewis is at hold on, I apologize, I'll have it ready next time. Okay, so we got people at, let's see, let's start at the bottom. My first person I signed up. Oh no, this list is getting so long. Oh, I went to my transactions. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my own transactions. Okay, I gotta go to personal. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so I've got $558, 1.5 Ethereum. That's one of them. I've got 26.23 Ethereum, 25.4 Ethereum, 6.7 Ethereum. I got some that's 0.4, and I got 1.91. Myself, I've earned, it's in the 50s, so I'm catching up with all the rest of the world. It is 53.2, $18,000. $18,000, guys. Wow. This is exciting. And right now, I can just sit back and not bring anyone else in. But that 5 Ethereum sound really good. So I'm going to bring at least 3 or 6 or 9 or 12 people in, or whatever the math is, multiplying by 3. So maybe 30. So I get 10 chances. All right, guys. I'm sorry it took so long there, but thanks.
Man, that's awesome. So, folks, the one thing I got from that is, obviously you can't fake that stuff. I mean, he's sitting there. The guy went in his back office to tell people what's going on. But, Edgardo, what I got from that is not only had he earned $18,000, but if I'm doing the math right, there's a few people that have earned like 8,000, like at least 2 that have earned 8,000. Let's do that math really quick. Yeah, that's almost $9,000 that he named for like 2 or 3 of them. So it's not just him; it's people on his team that are having success as well. That's so awesome.
That's the beauty of this business, because you can be doing $18,800 and have 2-3 people doing almost the same thing. That's the beauty of this business. I mean, he was just reading of his personals, what they have earned.
Yeah,
that's the most important about this business. Just help people to earn some material, get them excited, and the rest is over. So let's
hold on. I see Mama Pio sitting there. I don't know if she can come out because I know it's like 2 o'clock in the morning there as well. Mama Pio, can you come out and say hello?
Hello. Hi, James. Hi, Edgardo.
How you doing?
I am so super excited. Yay.
Well, tell us your experience. Tell us what's going on with this.
I'll tell you my experience today. And it's what you call a life blown mind or whatever. Okay, here it is. I met up with my supervisor and my team leader. And they heard about all this Lion Show, what it's all about. And then they were saying, when are you coming back to work? And then I told them, I quit.
Oh my gosh, you quit your job.
Yes, I quit my job because, and then I show them what I've got, what I've earned. Just only today, I've earned $3,000.
Oh my gosh, $3,000 today. Did y'all hear that? Today. Congratulations.
Today only. To be honest, I told them I quit. I am earning every single seconds, every single minute, every single hour until everything is exploding. Yes.
So, Mama Pia, if you're earning that type of income, which I know you are, how are some of your teammates doing? Are a few of them having some success as well?
Oh yes, they are what you call, they are trying to reach Mama Pio, but Mama Pio always tell them, if you want to catch me, try it, because I can catch you up there. No matter what, if you jump over top my head, I can come and get you to come down again with me. That's all.
That's awesome. Well, it's very rare that you get to hear someone got to say goodbye to their job because of
yes, I did.
Spark Talk.
Finally, I did it.
Well, congratulations. Congratulations. I had to bring you out. I know it's really early or really late there, depending on how you look at things.
I'm on Zoom. I never go to sleep. That's why. Always on Zoom here.
Oh my God. You're like Edgardo. That's all he does. He's on Zoom all the time. He lives on it. So, Mama Pia, thank you so much for coming out and sharing your energy.
Welcome.
We're proud of you. Edgardo, what do you think about that, man? She was able to walk away from her job. $3,000 today.
That's incredible. That's the beauty of this business. Again, I have a few people, they have done the same thing. They just call me and say, I quit. I'm like, I was thinking they're quitting their business. They're like, no, I quit my job because this is too good to be on my job. I mean, this is good. I mean, this is a blessing for many, many, many people. And when we hear this over and over and over again, it's just gonna get better. That's all I can say.
Yes.
It's only gonna get better and better and better.
Edgardo, what I see from that, which you may think I'm really weird for seeing it, I see it as like in this challenging time to even have a job for a lot of people is like a big thing, because so many people have been let off. So Mama Pia's success, her being able to walk away from that has now created another job for someone else. So, it's not just helping like her right now, it's helping other people. I know I'm strange to think like that, but I just think of that circle as far as like how that can begin to help people in so many different ways. It's pretty cool. So,
well, I know she's gonna compete for the challenge too, James.
100%.
Yeah. So let's bring Tega. Tega, good morning. Tega. Good morning, Tega.
I think Tega must be tied up.
I know he's so mute. Good morning. Where you connected from? Good morning. Okay. Let's bring someone.
Yeah, I think we must be having some challenges there.
Yeah, I think that is the internet, and that's what I think.
Kelly Alexander.
Well, I unmute Kelly, but Kelly Alexander. Hello, Kelly. Good morning. I tried to mute Vincent too, but good morning, Vincent. There you go.
Oh.
Kelly, good morning.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody in the world. I'm Kelly Alexander, Nigeria.
Kelly, where are you connected from, Kelly?
Nigeria.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, welcome, Kelly. How are things going?
Yeah, it's going quite challenging anyways. People in my team, they are trying to register, I'm still trying to convince a lot of them. So it's kind of challenging, but open.
Edgardo, can you hear him?
I think it's how I think he's having some internet problem.
Kelly, I muted you out, man. We can't hear you. So I only heard a piece of that. I heard it challenge. Here's what I would tell you. As far as any business, right? I mean, it takes obviously some effort to be able to get what you want and what you need. So, I think it's all about the amount of people that you can touch. So maybe you're not looking in the right spot, but they'll definitely appear, if you keep looking. I know that. So, sorry you were cutting out there. You look really good though, man. You got a great beard, good smile. We can see all that. We just can't hear you. So, thank you for coming out and sharing. Edgardo, who we got next, man?
Well, I tried to unmute Vincent, but it's not unmuted. So I'm going to go to Oko Kui. Did I say it right? Good morning.
Well, I don't know if you did or not, but let's try it. Oko Kuji.
Oko Kuje Endurance.
I was close, man. I was close. Good to meet you. Where are you calling in from?
I'm calling from Nigeria.
Okay, awesome. How are things? Are you brand new to Lionshare, or have you been with us for a little bit?
Yes, I'm a brand new person to Lionshare. I just registered yesterday.
Awesome. Well, welcome to the team.
Thank you.
How are things going for you so far?
Well, everything is about challenge. And I believe from the little understanding I have, I will work more on it, because even yesterday I registered my wife. So both of us are in the same page. So I have one person already.
Nice.
And we're going to talk to our colleagues, our friends, our family members. Those who are interested, surely they will be on the page.
Yeah, I will tell you what I think you're going to find a lot different is, oftentimes when you have to go after, family or people close to you, it's like they can't afford it, or, all those things that you deal with. I think that you're going to see a lot of open doors here with the pricing and things like that. So we do want to welcome you. Thank you for coming out and sharing with us. And I'll tell you, man, Nigeria is crushing it. It really, really is. Edgardo, let's go to Anthony Ranger. Anthony Ranger, are you there? Anthony.
I tried to unmute Anthony before already too.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm here.
Hey, Anthony, how you doing?
Can you hear me?
We got you now. Yes, sir. How you doing? Anthony, Anthony, try it without your video. Try to shut your video off really quick. I think that might help your connection.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we got you now. That's much better. It's we got to see you though in your green hat and green shirt, but like sometimes those videos slow down the internet. So where are you calling in from?
From Jamaica.
Jamaica. Okay, what part of Jamaica?
I'm in St. Andrew.
Okay, well, very cool. Awesome. Well, welcome. Is this your first time here to Lionshare?
No, not really, but I joined a couple days, in a couple weeks. I was in that joint.
Okay, so how's your experience been so far?
Good, it's all right.
Good.
I'm trying to learn the thing,
Have you made any Ethereum?
people in there. It's a challenge, but yeah, so far.
So far, good. Well, good. So, are you trying to grow your business there in Jamaica, or do you have people around the world that you're trying to connect with? Say that again, Anthony. You cut out.
Yeah, I got a lot of people I'm trying to connect to. I got a lot of people that I'm trying to connect to. Yeah.
Okay, well, good deal. Well, Jamaica in the house. You might be the first Jamaican that we pulled out. I'm not for sure. You're one of the first for sure. So, welcome, Anthony. We appreciate you coming out and sharing with us.
Okay.
All right, thank you, sir.
I got to tell you.
Kind of cutting out there, unfortunately. Anthony from Jamaica, which, like I said, Edgardo, I don't know. That might be the first person from Jamaica we've had on here. Maybe we've had another one. I'm not sure. But my whole point in saying that is, man, this is a wide open playing field. I don't think people completely understand it when we start talking about, we have 74,000 people in here already. I think people start to think, well, this is a watered down, I think. Not even close. All right, let's see who else we got here.
Sush, well, it's not here no more.
Here's my Manoj. Manoj, are you there? Manoj? Manoj, I think it is. Let's bring out Dion. I see Dion sitting there. Let's bring out Dion. Dion, what's up?
Good morning. Happy Saturday, everyone. How are you?
Good. Kick some energy up in this place.
I know. Wait a minute. You know what, James? You read my mind because I'm like, what is going on? It is the 1st of April, August. I knew it was an A. August. August is the 8th month. 8 is the number of new beginnings. The 1st of August, which means this is the first smart contract of its kind. August 1st. New beginnings, lion's share. You guys got to get excited about this thing. We got 5 Ethereum coming, 3 or 2, depending on how motivated, how competitive, and how excited you are. We have, like somebody told me one time, we have the cookie in the Ethereum. So I'm glad to see everyone. Shout out to Team MSB, CC, everyone on the line. I've got some guests on. James, Eduardo, what a great day this is. It's Saturday. Blur's Day. It all blends together for me. It all, Sister Kumar, wait a minute, wait your turn. But it's exciting to be here. We love everything that's going on in this platform and in this environment. I'm just so excited about being able to share more with people about this great opportunity. I want to be like Mama Pio and be like, I quit.
Exactly.
But it's amazing to be here. She's like, she did that. No, I'm out. She gave him the deuces. We're out of here. And just to be able to see all the family from around the world. What a great place to be. I can't stress that enough. We are in the right place ahead of time, guys. Yes. So get your excitement up because people are drawn to that. If you're like, you want to join me in Lion's Share? You're like, no. I'm like, look, you need to get in Lion's Share with me now. So Eduardo, this is to you, James. Have a great one. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. You gotta love Dion's energy. I know I do. Hey, we did have someone come through the chat here as well. His name's Calamus, and he said that he has internet issues, but he's earned $390 in his first week. So he wanted to share that. He couldn't come out and say it because he's from Sri Lanka though. So very, very cool. So Calamus, I believe is how you say that, or Camelus. Either way, I apologize. Congratulations. Thank you for putting that in there. I know some of you can't come out and speak, but he wanted us to know that. So that's amazing. All right, Edgardo, who we got next, man?
I have Kumar in here. Kumar, good morning.
Yeah, very good morning.
Good morning, Kumar. How you doing, my friend? Where you connecting from?
I'm really great.
Hey, Kumar.
Really wonder about
Kumar, try to shut your video
It's like a new.
Try to shut your video off. We could hear you when your video wasn't on.
Yeah, I'm calling from India. I really wonder.
Uh-oh.
Transfer to feed milk from food. I think it is updated.
Well, Kumar,
I like this.
Edgardo, can you hear Kumar?
No.
I can't hear him. I will tell you this. I couldn't hear what he was saying, but I could hear he was excited about something. He was probably laughing that Dion told him to wait his turn, number one. But no, he seemed like he was having fun with something. Kumar, we couldn't hear you, sir. I apologize. So I didn't mean to cut you off, but we just couldn't hear what you were saying. How about Diamond Victor? speaking of Diamond, before we bring out Diamond, Victor, Edgardo, I know I want everybody to realize we have a Diamond retreat that is going to be coming in December. It's going to be in Las Vegas. We'll be announcing more details about that, but obviously we'll be having a big party at Edgardo's house, number one, which I've already had a chance to be there. It's amazing. But in addition to that, it'll be a great place to connect with the very, very top people. So we're going to continue to update you guys on that, exactly how you can qualify and things like that for the Diamond retreat, but that will be coming in December. I just wanted to get that out there. So let's try to unmute Diamond Victor. Diamond Victor, are you there?
Yeah, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Good
Where are you calling in from?
I'm calling from Spain.
Spain.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you for coming.
You're welcome. So I'm so grateful to be here today. I always be in the Zoom. For 3 times now I've been in the Zoom. I started about 8 to 9 days now, and I've already started about 3 people.
Okay.
And also I've upgraded twice. So I'm really happy about the business.
That's awesome. So you've earned some Ethereum there, is that right?
Yeah.
Congratulations. What part of Spain are you from?
I live in Madrid.
Madrid. Okay. Are you a Real Madrid fan or a Barcelona fan?
I'm a Barcelona fan.
Oh, me too. I'm a Messi fan, so that's good to hear.
That's good.
Yeah, we can connect all around the world with soccer, right? Well, thank you so much for coming out. We appreciate it. Yeah, I think this is the first time you come out and spoken, and we really appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right. Diamond, what a cool name. Is Diamond your first name?
Yeah, my name is Diamond Victor.
That is amazing. Well, your parents did you well.
Thank you very much.
All right, have a good day. That's so cool, man. So Edgardo, I mean, I don't know for sure, but that maybe on the Latin American calls you've had some people come out from Spain, but I know on the English calls that's the first Spain person that we've had. So I think 2 new countries today at least that we've had come out, which is pretty cool.
Yes. I was just chatting with Kumar. He made almost $1,700 already from India. Kumar, your internet was pretty bad, so it got off. So my friend, good luck. Let's keep rocking, okay, my friend?
Absolutely. So, all right, man. Well, listen, we got 10:06 here, so we've kept people a while here. Why don't we close this thing up? I mean, I think we've had some good things. Dion, if you can check your private messages, I would appreciate that. So, Edgardo, any final words you'd like to share before we take off here today?
No, just to remember to everyone that we do these calls every single day. Plus, we have another one at 7 p.m. Pacific time, which means in 11 more hours.
That's right. And don't forget, you guys were the very first people to hear about the sales contest. Some of you have already qualified, I bet. Like, I mean, it's only 10 a.m., but we have people all over the world. So just know that it goes from August 1st to August 15th. Just make 3 sales. That's all you have to do. So yeah, we'll be releasing this on Telegram, both in Spanish and English. Make sure that you are following our Telegram. Edgardo, I think you threw that in there already, didn't you?
I did.
Okay, so the Telegram link is in the chat. Meet us back here in 11 hours. Let's rock and roll. I hope everybody has a great day. Thank you for all the people that came out and shared here today. We appreciate it, and we'll see you tonight.
Hello.